Humor is also good.
All right, we'll see how today goes. Some of the people that are slated to go today aren't going to be here. Like I knew they were going to be absent. I guess it was a communication problem. Oh well. We'll work it out. So, off we go. Do a sigh or two if you would like. Sounds. Tired.
I am. It's bad. I do want to sing, but here for
Alright, we're starting on the second page.
the last.
The measure 15B, or the second ending. We're starting right where y'all come, the bottom part comes in, fourth beat. And can we have everybody sing that bottom part for right now? And will you play the other part? Will you play the other part right there? There. 15B, the fourth beat.
Is that D?
That's all.
Oh, right.
Page 4 bottom.
Yeah.
Page 4 bottom.
Okay. On a D. Just the bottom part. Yeah, so everybody's on the bottom part right now, starting right there. Yeah, we're starting. Measure 15B, beat 4. Everybody's on the bottom part, and we're singing on a D.
Okay, I think we got it clear now.
Okay. Can we have the top part jump on their part? Same thing on a D. All good. So here's the bottom note, and here's the top note when we come in. We're starting the same part. If you'll play both parts. Yeah.
Are you playing a D on the piano? Can you play the E that we're singing?
What needs the most support?
The bottom.
The bottom part? Specifically where?
Measure 18.
Yeah, they could use some support there. I feel like the phrase that was the weakest was the very last phrase. Maybe pick up to 20, just both parts. Just just to give them another shot at it.
Okay. Here's your A.
And this is tough because we're dusting off the cobweb.
Yes. Okay, I'll give you 3 and then. Okay, we have an A.
Pick up to 20.
Okay, that's right. 3, 4.
There you go. Now try it all.
Okay, so back to 15B. We're gonna try it on words. So here's your A at the very beginning. We're going to do the 2 bars of piano intro.
So overall, like, I'm seeing a lot of growth as far as, you know, showing your expressivity with your left hand. So that's good work. You're doing a good job of cueing. You're most of the time giving us a good cutoff. Most of the time. Everyone in the room, what is this word H-A-U-T-B-O?
Hot boy.
What does it mean?
Yeah, it's an oboe, right?
Yeah. So on my Instagram handle is Mari likes hot boys.
Although, how have you heard it pronounced in recordings? Oh, I think it's oh boy, yes, oh boy, not hot.
Oh.
Oh boy. As it shows at the bottom of the page.
That's not what people say in the recordings.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
Ashley,
Oh.
so now that you're getting the left hand involved, I want you to think about how the patterns in general, like when you have these extended da, you know, you can have more legato, but then when it like the character of the pattern should change, okay?
Right.
So start the first one, like right where they first start singing, and have just more legato, and then we'll skip over to one of these other places where it's a little more sprightly.
Okay.
Okay?
So right when you start singing.
sound? Don't be, yeah.
Sound the trumpet.
Sound the trumpet, sound, sound, sound the trumpet in the ground. Make the listening shores renown.
Make the listening shores
Okay, good.
Listening
Like
shores
hand stuff is looking really good. I'm really liking it. I think you can bring your left hand in a little earlier,
Okay.
just to like telegraph what's happening. We just start thinking about this. Okay? Because what is the piece about? This should be reflected.
Okay.
Okay, alright, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, we're staying with it.
Yeah, hot boys.
Alright,
Oh my god, what a hot
we're gonna try to learn this last page, yo. Here we go. Alright, so pick up the last page. Can we just do the bottom part? Everyone singing the bottom part, starting on of joy, and then that skillful numbers can.
Which one's on?
So pick up to page 6.
Okay.
The bottom part. Of joy. Let's go pretty slow here. So 1, 2.
Of joy, the skillful numbers
Alright, that again.
That joy,
Oh, yeah, sorry. 1, yeah.
that joy, the skillful numbers count and noise to celebrate our glories of His name. The glories, this day.
Nice. Any questions on that? Any points? Okay.
Will you do that again, and will you think about in your pattern giving emphasis to the words that have emphasis?
Got it. Okay. Yes. Alright. Alright, from the same, pick up to page 6. Bottom part.
Of joy, the skillful numbers count and noise to celebrate the glories of His day. The glories, of His day.
Nice. Okay. And now let's try the top part of top of page 6. Tito? Yeah. Alright. I'll give you that. And 1. Everyone. Alright. Everyone on the top part.
Of joy, that skillful numbers can employ to celebrate the glories of His day. The glories, of this day.
Nice. You guys want to try it? Separate parts?
Yeah, let's do it.
Great.
Starting with, yeah, you guys are doing a great job. From of joy. I'm gonna pick up to 6. To page 6. I'll give you 3, 4. Okay. Well, yeah.
Of joy, the skillful numbers count and noise to
so do you just want to go on to the second time immediately?
Yes.
Or just on to the second?
Yep. So just remember on measure 15, on the Herbstlied Hot Boy, and then on, just day for a full whole note at the last page. From the beginning. No repeats. Sorry, just making sure. Everyone knows.
Thank you.
Sound the trumpet, sound, sound, sound the trumpet in the wild. You make the listening children loud. You make the listening children loud. You make the listening children loud. On the sky, a boy on the sky.
Let's go from,
Actually, I would like you to just take it from the beginning again.
okay,
And I want you to, for choirs, you're doing a pretty good job of looking at them when you're cueing, but I want you to breathe with them.
got it, more.
And then I want more cutoffs.
Great.
Okay?
Sure,
So just those things.
I will try. Just
I like some of the left hand stuff you're doing.
Oh, sorry. Can we go to, when we get to Sprightly Hot Boy, can we just sing on D instead
Yes.
of the text? I think that'll help.
From the
From
beginning.
sorry. Very beginning, yeah.
Sound the trumpet, sound, sound, sound the trumpet in the round. You make the listening choice rebound. You make the listening choice rebound. You make the listening choice rebound.
Alright, can we just, you guys are really trying very hard, I think. Can we take it from the pickup to measure 20 on D at a slower tempo?
Okay? What else might be helpful at this point? Here's a clue. What is the piano doing?
Oh, we play the parts. Pick up to 20. So these end. Well, just play on parts for now. No problem. We're not ready. Pick up to 20. All the instruments enjoy, but on D.
Okay, good. Now, I want you to have them do it without any piano at all.
Okay, no piano. All right.
Because if they can't do it without the piano, they can't do it.
Got it. Okay.
All right?
Okay, so can I just get an A then? On D.
Okay, now Jacob,
Yes.
now that we've done that, have you heard things that you didn't hear before where you're like, oh, we need to fix that?
Yeah, so top of page 6, the alto part is not doing that. Yeah, so the top, just the measure, the top of page 6 first measure. Can you just play that with them?
How are we doing on time?
We got 10 seconds.
Okay,
Okay.
so Jacob,
Yes.
like I know that you're still like, all, counting out notes and all that stuff good. I want you to keep working on, well, you're not probably going to work on this piece anymore. But thinking,
Rotation?
yeah, we'll be going on to, for each rotation you do it twice.
Oh.
But I just want you to make sure that like, you kind of have like a standard pattern. And I want you to think about kind of, so like, at the beginning you've got this, it can be more legato, and then but you can just like use weight and space differently for the different characters of it. Okay? Alright?
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed it, but most of these pieces are dealing with like cueing, things like that. Sometimes a little harmonic here and there. Alright, hard times. Can we get no more?
Hard time.
Yeah, let's go from the beginning, see how far we can go. If we get to 4 part, who would sing what? This goes into far part.
Just 4 parts split.
Let's ask it this way. Who's singing the tenor 1 part?
Who's singing the tenor 1 part?
Which is the highest one, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like the top.
Yeah, the top line. Okay, tenor,
yeah.
tenor 2, cool. I guess baritone.
All of us can do baritone, yeah.
Yeah, basses, okay,
Perfect.
great. And then we're at
On the room now.
bottom of page 7 where it says optional solo, just sing that all together.
So no one's singing the other parts?
No, like,
Oh.
no, the baritones all sing their solo. Okay,
I know.
and tenor 1/sopranos, when we get towards the end, please feel free to sing down the octave because it gets quite up there, so. Okay.
Song that will linger forever in our ears.
where are times that, I would say most of the time, like, they're 80% accurate. There's one time where one part is really not accurate.
Okay,
So I
with
want you
just
to try,
pitches? Okay.
yeah, I want you to detect those errors,
Okay.
alright?
Alright,
Right where they start singing.
okay, right, where they come in?
Those wars and life's pleasures and mountains many tears will be also sorrow in the
I'm gonna stop you for a second. I have a feeling you want to go faster, is that true?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so what you're doing to try to get their attention is you're kind of like sweeping out.
Yeah,
And I want you, like the face you're giving them is telling them you want to go faster and you're not doing what you want. But I
okay,
want you to make it smaller and make it more in front of you.
Okay.
Okay?
sure.
Those wars and life's pleasures and mountains many tears will be also sorrow in the home. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Did you spot it?
Was it the lower voice, the last page, bottom system?
Come again no more. The
Yeah.
second part is
Yeah.
kind of a mess.
Okay, top of 4, can the bottom of the bass, can we all sing, can we all sing the part together on, let's do a D, 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 D. And that's, yeah. Let's pick up to measure 11. Okay. Let's put that together, both parts, and then sing it on the words. Okay. Let's put it together. Both parts. Yeah. Thank you.
The song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more.
How did they do that time?
Better.
Yeah.
A little bit better.
It was marginally better. Take it for now. Okay, so there's two small things that I want us to keep working on.
Yes.
We're still getting a little lilt,
Okay,
so just try to ground yourself. And this is kind of the topic of today. Can we start at 'Tis the Song? And I want you to notice how my pattern, like the size of each beat within the pattern changes, okay? This is 'Tis the Song. Pick up to measure 11. Here we go. Yeah, sing please. Here we go.
'Tis a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered.
And I'm exaggerating, right? Like I'm trying to make a point, but
Right.
like right now you kind of have your
Just,
standard.
yeah, just
Like
one.
everything's the same beat,
Yeah.
the same size
Yeah.
within the beat pattern. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
just start here and just keep going and play around with it.
Okay.
But don't move.
Okay. Okay. Is it, yeah.
'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days
practice it because sometimes your left hand then just kind of looks awkward because you're like trying not to move. So you're just gonna have to practice it.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
How are we doing on time?
We've got 32 seconds.
30 seconds.
So let's go.
5 seconds.
Let's just sing through page 5 one more time to give everyone another shot at these notes.
Sure.
Yeah. You're doing a good job of looking at the parts for cues, but breathe with them.
Breathe with that. Yeah, I
Okay.
realized that
Yeah.
as I wasn't
Okay.
breathing with them. Thank you.
Maybe a little more accurate. Maybe.
We're trying.
Thank you. You did a great job. Thank you. All right, we're sticking with it. There's a theme today.
Okay, we're gonna start on page 5 because we struggling. It's okay, it'd be like that. And I just want to hear the 10 or 2 line. Hello, the second line. Everybody in the second line.
While we seek mirth and beauty, and music light and gay, the frail forms waiting at the door. Though their voices are silent, their pleading looks will say, "Oh, hard times come again no more." 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so I wasn't hearing as much of that when Caroline was doing it. So we're gonna put both parts together now, and just the people who are singing. Hold on, the people who are singing the bottom line, just kind of bring that out.
Are you wanting the guys to sing the bottom 10 line?
Yeah, please.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure.
Sorry, I wasn't clear. Okay, so let's split again, and I'm gonna actually do good commitment, or better commitment.
Can you start? Your default is
It's
it's
close,
here?
right?
it's
I
about,
need
yeah.
to-
Just bring it out like 2 inches, and it'll be good.
Oh, sorry. From measure 20. Let me give the 3.
Marisa,
Sorry, yeah.
I want you to hug a tree.
Okay, yes.
Hug a tree. Bigger, rounder tree. There we go. Now I want you just to relax your shoulders. Now, so I'm going to show you what you did. When you did this, you did this. When you relaxed your shoulders, you brought your elbows in. I want you to hug the tree,
Okay.
and then just kind of think more chest up, and elbows are going down but out instead of down and in. There you go. That looks,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay.
All right? Okay, I'm going to stop you one more
I
time.
need to look at everybody.
You're doing a good job. I want you to have that position, but now bring your shoulders up and tense them. Now just completely drop them. There you go. That's it. That's it. All right? Go for it.
While we seek mirth and beauty, and music light and gay, there are frail forms waiting at the door. Though their voices are silent, their pleading looks will say, "Oh, hard times come again no more." 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times
okay if it was nothing because you were thinking about what you were doing?
I felt like we're a little uncomfortable when we split.
Yeah, I would say the issues kind of crop up bottom of 6.
Yeah. Got
So
that.
maybe just have the bottom 2 parts
Mhm.
pick up to,
Okay.
is that, I can't, my 33?
32.
But the pick up to 33.
Oh, okay.
Many days,
days,
many
you
days.
like it? Okay.
Yeah, let's
Just
have
the
just the
bottom
bottom
two.
2 parts, and
Who's
then we'll
singing
add
that?
this fun soprano
Jaden.
part.
The bottom parts. Who's singing that?
We are the top, the two from the bottom. Those two are up.
Okay. Perfect. I think that makes sense to me. Okay, great. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna pick up to many days. Yes. Do you know where we are? Okay. Okay.
Try it again, try it again.
Okay.
Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Okay, so between those 2 parts, which one needs more support?
The top one. Wait. Actually, I don't know. Maybe the one that doesn't have the melody.
The bottom one, yeah, the bottom. Let's hear just the bottom one. Maybe have everyone sing
Okay.
a measure
Yeah.
33, the bottom
At the
part.
bottom. Yes. Okay. For that one, I'm just gonna give B1.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Many days around my door. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Do it again. Go for it, go, go.
Many days around my door. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Now put them together, pick up to 33.
Okay.
Many days and lingered around my door. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Okay, so now let's find a place for the top part to join in and maybe even further back.
Okay. Let's start at the top of. I guess. Let's start at the top of page 6. Pickups to who has "'Tis This Song," and then the top part will come in on their "'Tis This Song." Yep.
Is the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that part. Let's start. Second place here.
Maybe pick up to 34.
Pick up to 34.
Yeah,
Okay, let's do pick up to 34.
just the soprano over the top part.
Just the top part. Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay, so
You
again.
need to give him a pitch.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Pick up to 34. So it should be
Just the
a
soprano.
D flat.
Just the top part. Okay.
Okay, so Marissa,
Yes.
now that you've heard them, do you think the issue is pitch or rhythm?
Rhythm because.
It's rhythm, so
Yeah.
you need to
Okay.
conduct them there.
So how should I like in what way we conduct them? Because like I mean I'm
Let me show.
conducting.
Okay. Here we go. Can I have everyone pick up to? Let's start right at 31. Right at 31. Okay. These are your pitches. And the bottom 2 parts. Yep. There we go. Here we go. We're at 31. 31. their rhythm.
Yes.
So they weren't going to sing it at the wrong time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does everyone understand what I was doing there?
Yeah. You're
Okay. Okay? Because they're the ones that need the support there. Okay? Same place. Let's start "'Tis the Song." Oh, is time up?
No, he's
No, 1 minute.
One more minute? Okay, great. Start at "'Tis the Song." Pick up to 6. Pick up to whatever. "'Tis the Song."
Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days around the door. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Yes.
You're on the right track.
There's lots of things going on.
It is.
And there's lots of talking, and that's really making me upset. Like, I'm getting frustrated just because, like, it's hard to focus on this when, like, other people are talking. Not to at y'all, but, like,
Yeah.
sorry. I get, like, one track mind, you know?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Let's.
vibes.
No. I want you to do that all one more time.
Okay.
Okay?
Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days around the door. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Yes, it's much clearer to the top part. They know exactly where it is. And like I said, singers have said before, singers aren't the awesomest at counting.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, overall, like the foundations are getting there. Like you're opening up your posture some. Like I think your elbows just want to live right next to your ribs. Just try to open up just a little bit and bring it out. But that's good. All right. Thank you.
This little light of mine.
What did you say, Jaden?
I said, let's do this white version really quick.
It is a very white version. Ken Berg is, I may have told you, like he sings in church choir with my parents, so
Yeah.
very much the case.
Can we start bottom of page 5, pick up to page 6? The bottom, last measure. Okay. That was whack. Okay, let's do that one more time. That's all mine.
All through the night, I'm going to let it shine. All through the night, I'm going to let it shine. All through the night, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it
All right, let's go back and I think most of the time when you're doing your left hand stuff, it's a carryover gesture, right?
I'm trying.
Okay, so the thing is I think it's just not as high. You need to bring it higher and more towards your shoulder.
Okay.
Because right now it's just kind of like right here, and it's just kind of.
I could feel it, and then I realized I was like, I don't know what I'm.
And here's the thing: when you do it, don't like just let this hand do whatever it's doing, even if it's just like your right
It's
hand.
it got
Like if it
off.
just needs to bounce the ball for a little bit while you do this,
Okay.
that's fine, and then get back to the pattern. Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to do it again, and I want you to be more show that carry over. And then there's a couple of times where I'm not sure where the T of night goes. I think it's night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
We start from the same place.
Yep.
I'm going to let it shine all through the night.
Okay, stop. Start same place. That first night, do you want to carry over, or do you want there to be a breath?
Carry
All
over.
through the night. Okay, so when you get to those carryovers, like for now, I want to do all through the night. I'm going. So I'm mirroring. This hand is doing the pattern, but when you do this, just let the pattern go and just carry it over. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Start it over. All through the night.
All through the night, I'm going to let it shine. All through the night, I'm going to let it shine. All through the night, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine.
So, I think you just need to telegraph it earlier. Just bring it out just a little earlier. And like I said, you can really do this. We start all through the night. Where you first start.
All through the night, I'm going to let it shine.
Okay. And I'm gonna say something. Turn around this
Okay, that's your.
way. Okay.
You have points.
Okay.
Cool. Let's do it again.
All right. Same place.
All through the night, I'm going to let it shine. All through the night, I'm going to
Yeah.
let
Do
it
it all over. I like what you're doing. You're doing the right things.
So we're almost done.
So Jaden, what do you think of the sound?
I think it can be taller.
Oh, no, I'm just looking in general. Okay,
Yeah, I think
So-
it can be taller.
okay, so, and this is the thing, we think that conducting is all about the pattern, but there's so much that we're trying to manage, right? We are managing tempo, but we're also managing vowel, and we're managing like expressive elements. And so that was one thing that I told her, like when I went back, I was like, the vowels were kind of gross, especially on the word shine. And so she was trying to adapt it, and like there was some change in that. I feel like we're singing just a little aggressively for the
Yes.
tone of this piece. So can we go to I'm going to let it shine. This is measure 53. Measure 53. And I just, like, you can let the pattern go for now to do carryover things, to do vowel things, to do crescendo things. All right, here we go.
Here we go, Mike.
I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. This little light of mine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it
All right. Yeah, so here I would just give 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And that would cue that there.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So does everyone see that in the last two measures? There's really no reason to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Just cue 1 and you count. You still move just a little bit, and then you give a prep and you give the piano
Okay.
cue. Make sense? I want you to look at the video and look at what you think is effective and what isn't. Okay? All right. All right. All right, Taylor.
One day showing. One day showing. This is
No, I'm dumb.
what do you do?
Can we go to page 4, please?
Yeah, weird. We dumb.
These are?
Yeah.
These are my mom's. Can I ask for here? Page 4, bottom system, please.
I pulled up the wrong.
So, where's it gonna come
Okay, to cut off the piano, do it with your right hand so you
Sorry.
can see it, okay? I want you to do that again because I think you're pretty clear about what you want. Just lean into it. You're like, once there's a little bit of trepidation, you kind of like So I want you to be like, this is what I want, because it's clear you know what you want. So maybe start a little closer to all the fancy stuff.
Okay, page 5, would like the second system on that
Yeah, that'll
would be
work.
awful? Okay. So, wait, do we all know where we're starting? I wasn't clear out.
No.
Okay, sorry. Page 5, second system, 1, 2, third measure on the do, on the G. Yeah, okay, ready?
Okay, try again.
I think I did like the wrong.
Yeah, you just need to give, because it comes in on 4, right?
Yeah.
So just out. But that time you did it on the right side of your body, which last time you did it on the left side of your body. So that was, I think, one of the reasons why there was just not a lot of
Yeah.
coordination between you.
Yeah.
Same place, pick up to the body system. Okay, Taylor, so we've got to pick up to beat 1. So what I would do is, this is what I would do. I would do 3, 3, bump, bump.
Okay.
So you just tap beat 3, 4, and 1, okay? Okay, your hands did exactly what they needed to do. What's going on today? Why aren't these people? Leave. Your hands did exactly right, but your eyes were down. Let's look at them. Yeah. It was interesting, this leg bopping thing kind of started happening, like when you were really thinking about everything. So I want you to try it again and try to keep grounded in that. When you start to slow down, I want you to change something about your consonants, just so that, because I feel like they always are caught off guard by it. So, 1, 2, 3, like just kind of like change your posture just a little bit. Like maybe you're here and then you just, I got up on my toes. But just try to kind of get their attention about and bring your pattern just a little more forward and center. Be like, this is now our new tempo, okay?
Okay.
All right, same thing, pick up to page 5, pick up to the last system. You did perfect, they just weren't with you for some reason.
That's okay.
Yeah, so this is the thing, we think all these things are really easy, you just have, but they're a little more complicated. This, and then all you have to do is just tap and breathe. I think breathing will be the clearest thing. Yeah, let's do the whole thing. From beginning to end. Taylor, that was really good. You did all the things I asked you to do. You managed the ritornando, you Like whatever this light thing was happening didn't happen. That was great. So you were doing it all. Nice job.
Okay. Very, thanks for singing the German. I didn't make that clear, but y'all did it anyway, so thank you. Again, on DVD, please.
Oh.
Very beginning. Very beginning. Yeah, okay. Good. I don't
Let's
think
maybe do it one time with the parts.
Yeah, we haven't ran the first page yet, I don't think.
We never
It's
saw
like,
this.
it's like call response. It's like goes back.
Oops, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, can we go over, I'll go slower, very beginning, parts, please. Okay, keep going. Sorry, that was like right on the spot. It's just the part we already worked. Was that okay?
Are we on time?
We've got, I think, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes? No, 1 minute.
Okay, let's do the part that they're better at. No offense.
No, I'm taking.
Thank you.
So kind of the same thing that I mentioned before, like we have this kind of standard pattern. I want you to think about, I know it's German, so think about where the accent is, okay? Like what, it's musically, it normally makes sense. So we're gonna start page 4, bottom of the page, pick up to the second measure.
Well, we've been working
Yeah,
this whole time.
German. That was better. I feel like in the past, there were some really lovely moments where you were showing the phrasing with the pattern. That was really good. Beginning of this, you weren't giving a lot of final consonants,
Okay.
but then the second half of it you were. So just be consistent of it. Thinking about what this is, you kind of have your default face. I mean, it's pleasant, but it's just the same all the way through. Okay. All right. Nice work.
Thank you.
Nice work. Okay. Do we have any volunteers to go today instead of Wednesday so that
Wednesday off.
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay, which piece?
Hard times.
Our times.
Not as much of a hard time as I'm about to have, so let's do it.
Yeah. Get it done.
Just making sure everyone is that. All right. Jacob? All right.
Okay, Fitz, I want you to do that all again. And this is kind of what, oh, I'm like right in front of the camera. It's kind of what I was mentioning with Marisa, like your default has your elbows like right at your ribs.
Okay.
And I just want you to just open up just a little bit.
Okay, so
Like-
hug tree and then.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. You're giving us all the words on your mouth right now,
Okay.
and I'm gonna challenge you not to do that, because the thing is it draws the eye to your face as
Okay.
opposed to your hands,
Okay.
okay? Did choir, do you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and here's the thing, like, we can have a whole other discussion on another day about whether you should mouth words or not, but if you mouth the words, you better be 100% accurate on it, because if you give the wrong words, then like, yeah, it's just gonna create like weird vowel shapes or whatever, okay? So for now, just try not to worry about words at all, and just worry on having this really clear, precise pattern, okay?
Okay.
All right?
Begin.
Yep.
Let me double check myself here. All right.
Freeze. I want you to see like your elbow is just slowly creeping back towards where it wants to live, okay? So
Okay.
you're trying, like, I have this feeling that you like to be in charge of everything and like, what's the word I'm saying? Like, control freak. I'm the same way. Like I want it, and so you're trying to give like all these little catch breaths with your gesture, and I don't think you need to do it. I think just breathe with your mouth.
Okay.
Okay? They come in on beat 3, right?
Yes.
All right, to start, I don't think you need to look at anything. And it's okay if you make a little mistake here or there because you're not looking at your music, but I think you engaging the choir is more important.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
gonna
you were
be,
talking about the very beginning.
yeah,
Okay.
so the piano's just gonna be 4, bump, bump, bump.
Okay. All right.
Let us pause in life's pleasures and
mouthing the words, and so like not mouthing the words is tricky. The thing is, it's just be really intentional about the breath. I think even the first breath. So just watch. Like I'm going to model it for the camera so you can see this. Okay. Yes. Okay. So just do that much. I want you to have just a really clear breath with them.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want you to do any words, no words. I don't even really not necessarily want, so it's just gonna be, da. Start on your, whatever the first words are. Maybe something, so, let us, okay, that's great. Here we go. Do that much, okay?
So not coming in just.
So it's just 3, 4. Okay, great. Now I want you to look at the choir. You're kind of looking in that direction, but you're not looking at them.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been looking at the floor right here instead of them.
Okay.
Okay, great. You're looking at them, you did what I said, but you kind of did like this push thing. I want you to just think out, up, right? Just do just right hand for now. Great, now let's put it with the piano intro. You got this. If you need to look somewhere, look directly at the camera. Like if it's too weird to like actually look at your singers, then just look into the camera.
Okay.
That was so much clearer about where you wanted them to breathe. So much clearer. So now I want you to do all that without you doing your little shifting, whatever. Okay? Okay? But so much better. Try all that, everything we talked about, but then also not shift your way around. Okay? You got this.
So we'd be adding the person to Wednesday. What is Wednesday ending at right now? Is it ending at 9:10 or something?
9:30.
It's already going, it already is going into 9:30.
Yeah, because we always get out of there.
You always get out of
9:30.
It's fine, either way.
See, I could go, but then I'd be the only girls' garden, and
So?
we haven't worked on it today, so it'd be like
Mess.
a mess.
Like blow the
Yeah.
trumpet, on the trumpet.
YOLO.
Alright, so we'll make it
No
work.
one's there.
I mean, if today is any evidence, someone will not be here.
Oh.
So,
Whoa.
I like that we are so collegial and friendly, but when people are up here teaching, please try to keep chatter to a minimum. If you need to not sit next to your
LOL.